Hello everybody, welcome to Review Day episode number 102 for Monday, December the 8th, 2008. Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the daily video blog where I review a movie 7 days a week. My name is Leland Brungner and thank you very much for joining me. I want to wish a happy birthday to my friend Rochelle, who turns 21 today. Happy birthday, Rochelle. Go party like you mean it. Yes, I don't know why I said that. I'm also back with the contacts. I ran out like 2 weeks ago or something like that, and they came and I never went to get them, so I was wearing my glasses. And I really hate wearing my glasses because I'm so blind and they just, the lens is completely magnifying my eyes, and I feel like such a dork when I wear them. Back with the contacts. Very happy about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna review DEAR ZACHARY today, which is the documentary that was on MSNBC on Sunday night. I don't see why they wouldn't re-air it a couple of times. I'm sure it'll be on DVD at some point, but it aired on MSNBC. The film is directed by Kurt Kuehn, and it's a documentary. I really want people to see this movie because it's really great. I don't want to talk too much about the actual events of the documentary because I think a lot of one of the reasons I had such a response to this film was because I didn't know, because you could easily look up about this film and look up the entire case that this movie is kind of surrounding, and I don't think you're going to get the same experience out of it. What I will say about the documentary is that Kurt Kuehn, the director, he had a really close friend named Andrew who died under these certain circumstances. And it's called Dear Zachary because he had a son, and it's basically a memorial for his friend who died, explaining to his son who his father was and all of the amazing things he did. He's a really strong community member, and the events in this film kind of surround the court cases surrounding. I'm trying to dance around it as easily as I can. It's about the court case, kind of, that surrounds the death while it memorializes him. And it's pretty shocking, some of the things that happened and that went on with this case. I believe most of it happened in Newfoundland and Canada, and it's shocking. It's a total clusterfuck what happened, and it is so tragic by the end of this documentary. I have to say that by the end of this documentary, I was weeping, which is such a rare thing for me. I rarely ever cry watching movies, but like when I can feel it coming, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna let this go because it's such a rare thing for me to really break down and watch a movie. There's really only a couple movies that really get to me. Big Fish it's probably my favorite film by that director that I can't remember right now. Big Fish, I love that movie, and I remember the first time I watched Big Fish, I was like 17, and I had just started dating this girl, and I had never seen it, and it got to the end of that movie, and I was like chewing the inside of my mouth so I wouldn't like cry in front of her. Even though it probably would have been pretty cool had I cried. I think that would have been. I think I could have played it to my advantage. As a terrible of a thing that is to say, but Dear Zachary, it is a powerful documentary. I think one of the hardest things about talking about documentaries is trying to separate yourself from the kind of amazing story that it can tell, these true life events, and the actual documentary, the art of making a documentary itself. I mean, this isn't the most amazingly made documentary I've ever seen. I would say that it definitely feels like a 2020 special, but it feels like the best kinds of 2020 Dateline specials. I don't mean that in a totally bad way. It just very much felt like that. It also didn't hurt that it was on MSNBC. And if you do watch this movie and you see it on TV, I would highly recommend taping it, TiVo, DVR, whatever you can do, because there's commercial interruptions really ruined the momentum of the film many times. Like the first half hour, there were no commercials. I was like, oh, this is great. It's commercial free. Then at like the half-hour mark, they put in a commercial, and then there were commercials like literally every 10 minutes. Drove me nuts. But still, even then, I had a really emotional time watching this movie. I was totally drained after I watched it. This is a great documentary. I give Dear Zachary a 4 out of 5. See this movie. It's great. If you guys are liking my reviews, give me some star ratings. I love those red little stars. Make sure and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to see me review any films, leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.